How's it going? Just thought I would do another kind of follow-up video. I had two other videos kind of posted on these Aero Precision lower and uppers that I received in Cerakote Flat Dark Earth. And so I thought I'd post this after I added a couple pieces of furniture to it, and just to kind of show how the color comparison is between the Aero Precision, Flat Dark Earth, and maybe some of these other companies. So what I did here is I added on the Mission First Tactical grip and also stock. The grip is the EPG 16 tactical pistol grip. It is not rubberized. It's a plastic grip. It's very similar to the material that just the cheap like A2 stocks come with, like this. Very similar in material, so hard plastic. But I don't mind it, and I got it for $13. So I mean, it matches, and so I really don't care. It also has storage compartment as well underneath here. And it does have a little rubber kind of holder for to keep the batteries and stuff from rattling around inside, which is kind of nice, I thought. So yeah, for $13, I mean, geez, you can't go wrong. So yeah, I put that on, and then also the Mission First Tactical utility. It's the Battle Link utility stock. And I think I got this for $65 roughly. They kind of range 65 to 100-ish. And this too also has a storage compartment in the rear here, which is also pretty nice. Drops down. It does have nice kind of rubber gaskets here to keep moisture out of the compartments. These compartments will hold a 5.56 round, these two little chambers here. And this larger one has, foam inserts to kind of keep stuff from rattling as well. So yeah, the rear of this thing is rubberized. And I've heard people say that they don't think it's, I don't know, they say it's kind of slippery. But I actually find it to be pretty grippy, which is nice. QD mounts here and here, swivel mounts here. It is tight. It's a mil spec stock, and it was tight on the buffer tube. I put a little grease in here just to kind of lube it up, and it's a lot better now. But it was tight originally. When it's in place, it's solid. I mean, there's no rattle to it. It's very solid, and it seems to be really good quality, from what I can tell as well. Yeah, so that's those two things. Color match was kind of the main, thing with Flat Dark Earth. As everybody kind of knows, every company is different, it seems like. They all sort of try, it seems like, to try to match up to, the Magpul Flat Dark Earth. I'll say that the Aero Precision stuff, the upper and lower, is not quite like Magpul. I do have a Magpul magazine here, and the Magpul magazine is a little bit more brown in color, and it's probably hard to see on the video, but the Aero is just a little more, it's got a little more tan to it, a little more oranginess to it, and the Magpul's definitely got a little more brown, kind of almost greenish tint in comparison. Obviously it's not green, but when you compare them side by side, that's kind of the look you see. That's kind of the color it looks like. So yeah, it's not quite like Magpul. I do think the Mission First Tactical stuff, though, is a lot closer in color to the Aero stuff. So that I was actually happy with. here, pop this out of here. And you know, the weird thing is Mission First Tactical, they don't call this flat dark earth. They call it scorched dark earth. So let me make sure. I'm going to look at that real quick. I'm pretty sure it's called scorched dark earth. Yeah. Scorched dark earth. So Mission First Tactical's scorched dark earth is the same as everybody else's flat dark earth, is what it appears to be. So but the match on these is actually, you know, really good. I think, you know, not nearly, I think, as big a difference as the, you know, the Magpul. So that's kind of, that's a win for me anyway. That's what I was hoping for. So it's always kind of a crapshoot. You can look online at all the pictures and, you know, think you've got a pretty good read on what the colors are going to be, but I mean, it's really tough when it comes to like these plastic polymer, you know, and Cerakote finishes. I mean, they're different materials, and it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it's just luck of the draw, I think. But yeah, I will say that these, you know, Mission First Tactical's Scorched Dark Earth matches up with this pretty darn good. So that's good. I did get a Leopards UTG rail. That is much more like the Magpul in color. It's Cerakote, flat dark earth, but that is definitely more like the Magpul. And when I had it up against, you know, the Aero, that was a little more drastic. And when they were just, you know, when you have like the continuous, you know, rail across the top and it all just kind of keeps going across the top, it was much more noticeable, I think. You know, whatever, not a huge deal, but it definitely had a kind of mismatched look. So I think I'm just gonna return that one, and I'm probably just gonna buy the Aero rail, a handguard, just because, you know, then I'll know it'll match, and you know, it was a little more. It's gonna be more expensive, but you know, it's not that different. So I think I'll just try that and see, and hopefully, so far with Aero Precision, I've been very happy with their stuff. So I'm guessing it'll be a win. So I'll order that up, and then I'll throw another video on here as well. Once I put that on, once the barrel's on, once I get the gas block and everything else in there, I'll throw another kind of complete video up, and you can see what it looks like. So if you got any questions about any of this stuff, you know, post below, and be glad to answer it. Thanks for watching, guys.